Hello, my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you have chose to spend your time with me. And supporting my channel is really easy. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, or click the notification bell of when you would like to see a future video from me. And I hope that you're all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But in the meantime, join me in meeting the Black Salt Oracle. And this was originally a Kickstarter deck. I have so many. I have to do videos on. This was created by a Logan Townsend and released this 2023, and he does have an Etsy shop that you can purchase this for $58. It may have changed since the last time I looked at it, but the last time I saw it listed it was $58, and I will link his Etsy shop in the description if you're interested in. He also has a Black Salt Tarot, which I will be doing a video on, Precious Possum Lenormand, Pink Sugar Lenormand, and a Lilac Lenormand, and a Black Salt Lenormand. And I think he has another Kickstarter. I'm not sure if it's still backable or not, but you can check that on Kickstarter. And the box itself is 4 3/4 height. Across is 3 1/4 wide, and the deck is 1 1/4 width. And the title is not on any side whatsoever. And on the back, you have these sparkly little hearts, tassels. And it says, find magic in the mundane with these 56 dazzling cards and chunky little black book. All right, so it has a magnetic box, and it has this little ribbon that you can pull all the cards out, and you've got some little sparkly stars, and they are the same size. No, they're smaller. I'm sorry. Yeah, these are a little bit smaller than the regular tarot, and I think they are 4 1/4. And then across they're the same, but it's just the height. And the width of a deck is about 1 inch. All right, and he said, they're chunky little black book weevil. And these are holographic cards, if you haven't noticed by now. They have the little holographic images on them. And it is printed on 400 GSM with anti-scuff matte finish. Okay, and basically the deck focuses on everyday objects. So we will go ahead and reversals won't be revealed if you're into doing reversals on your oracles. So let's go ahead and look at these cards. And basically it's just the object and what it is. It's just a simple, fun deck. So I think the theme of this deck is magic in the mundane, which is always nice if you can find that. Yeah, I hope that my camera is doing it justice. My camera's a little finicky on holographic cards. All right, so that is basically the deck. And the cardstock is, it's a matte. It's bendy. It's bendy, flexy bendy. And unfortunately, they leave fingerprints. You'll leave fingerprints on them. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this little chunky guidebook. Okay, so then we have the table of contents, and they are alphabetized, and then nice welcome, and Logan shares his divining method with you. Sorry about that. And you can pause and read that at your leisure. But that's just how he goes about doing his readings. And then goes into the cards themselves. And basically gives you the title of the card and the keywords, and then gives you the meaning of the card, and then goes into the background of the card. And that is basically what the guidebook has for each card. So you get a deeper meaning, and then you get to read about how the card came as an idea. And it's always nice. I like it because it gives you the creators, reason for it, behind it. I always like to know the why, and because I am curious as to why he chose the cards he did. So, all right, then we have some spreads. We have a deck interview spread, a money spread, a relationship spread, perseverance spread, and a banishment spread. And then all the thank yous. And that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead, and shuffling is pretty easy. They are, when you always get a new deck, a lot of the times they start off very stiff, but hopefully over time it will become a little bit bendable. But being as these are smaller in length, they're good for people who don't have large hands or have difficulty shuffling. So as always, I say in all of my videos, it doesn't matter how you shuffle the cards. The only thing that matters is what you feel comfortable doing physically and whatever else. If you have a routine, follow it. There's no right or wrong way. You can do the overhand. Side shuffle, yeah, I don't know. Kinda. You can kinda. And then also you can spread them on your table and pick them out the way, or you can go crazy and just, spread them all out. And I do apologize for the flickering of my camera. Like I said, holographic decks, they're not a fan of. So let's go ahead and pick a card and see what the guidebook has to say. Oh, bookmark. Okay. A little flash there. Hopefully you can see the different colors. Okay, we got bookmark. Okay. Keywords, pause, resume. A deeper look. When bookmark appears in a reading, it can prescribe a halt in activity. If you've been steadily moving forward or backward, bookmark can ask you to stop moving altogether and to wait until the time is right for you to continue in motion. This can indicate that the road before you is full of obstacles better avoided for the time being. On the other hand, if you've been still for some time, bookmark can be a call to action instructing you to pick up where you left off with a certain task and continue with it. It can be a sign that you're ready to face the road ahead, that you have evolved and grown capable of besting its challenges, or simply that those challenges no longer litter the road before you. Something to think about. Okay, Creator's Lens. As a total bookworm, I got a lot of joy from including this card in the deck. I wouldn't necessarily say I collect bookmarks, at least not intentionally, but all the same, I do have a small and growing collection of them. They're one of my favorite bonus items to receive when it comes to Kickstarter stretch goals. As such, I've got a handful of them from deck campaigns that I've backed. If you're not familiar with stretch goals, they are basically just little extras depending on how much they've raised for the project. They take some of the money and make little extras. Some of them like to include stickers, bookmarks, pictures, things like that. Okay, I was tempted to include a Walkman card in this deck representing both solitude and some sort of pause play theme, but that didn't pan out. Instead, the idea was split into the headphones card for the theme of solitude and bookmark for the theme of pausing. The artwork from this card was inspired by a metal bookmark I bought from the Creeping Moon, a shop of nerdy curiosities owned by fantasy illustrator Megan Werweden. And I have a couple of her decks. I think Nocturnum, I'm not even going to guess, but I think one of them is Nocturnum and the other one I cannot for the life of me remember. But it is a well-known couple of decks, and I have done videos on them. All right, so that is pretty much it for this little sweet deck. And let me know what you think of it. And if you purchased it, let me know how it's working out for you, if you enjoy it or not. If you're planning on buying it as well, I'm always wanting to hear from you guys. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me. And I hope that you will join me with another video. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.